Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be breaking down a very special enemy type known as the Jinn. In Mystic, every creature has roots in mythology, but the Jinn stands apart. Inspired by Arabian folklore, the Jinn is a shape-shifting spirit that exists between worlds, neither fully physical nor fully spiritual. In our combat system, that duality defines its mechanics. It shifts between three distinct forms: human, animal, and spirit, each serving a purpose in how players engage, evade, and ultimately overcome this creature. In Folklore, Jinns are deceptive and motile, beings of smokeless fire who can mimic shapes and voices. I wanted to capture that psychological unease not through dialogue but through mechanical storytelling. So every transformation isn't just visual, it's a shift in how players must think. When it's human, it deceives. When it's an animal, it hunts. And when it's its spirit, it escapes or reforms. The transitions themselves are moments of tension. The player can never predict which form they're truly facing. From a combat design perspective, the goal was to build a rhythmic unpredictability. The Jinn constantly disrupts the player's flow, rewarding patience and observation over aggression. Human form, which is a little fragile as it taunts, feints, and uses the light melee or stand projectiles. Animal form, aggressive chaser, closes distance fast, performs lunging or pouncing attacks. Spirit form, intangible and invulnerable. It drifts away, repositioning often after taking heavy damage. The twist, the spirit form cannot be damaged. Any attack passes through, even abilities. This forces players to track transformations, timing, and manage stamina and choose when to commit. Technically, this enemy runs on a stake-driven ability system, each form in a gas ability with its own tag set, controlling attributes like vulnerability, aggression, rage, and attack patterns. When entering spirit form, it gains an invulnerable gameplay tag, cancels any hit reactions, and disables hit collision. Animal form chases logic with motion warping dashes and heavy attacks that scale with its range meter. Though the spirit form and animal form can attack, usually the Jinns can use the human form to deceive people. Human form re-enables dialogue triggers and light melee combos, representing a deceptive nature. This structure allows us to control player feedback, color shifts and sound cues, and animation smoke trails help telepath which form is active, ensuring fairness even when unpredictability is high. Mechanically, the Jinn teaches restraint. Players who button mash quickly learn that aggression doesn't always pay off. Instead, success comes from recognition and timing, waiting for the creature to materialize before striking. Narratively, that ties back to the folkloric fare. The idea that the Jinn cannot be killed by brute force all leads to understanding or ritual. So even in gameplay, players are forced to respect its mystery, to adapt, observe, and overcome through intellect. Now this is just only one type of Jinn. There are many types in the Arabian folklore. This is the one that just takes different forms in order to deceive their opponent. The Jinn represents the fusion of combat mechanics and cultural storytelling. This isn't just a boss to defeat, it's a lesson in control, vulnerability, and deception. By blending mechanical invulnerability with narrative invincibility, we create fear not from damage but from powerlessness. That's what makes the encounter memorable. It's not about defeating the Jinn, it's about surviving it long enough to understand what it truly is. The enemy was designed to challenge both the player's skill and perception, a living embodiment of myth through mechanics. There are many Jinns revolving around in this world. Sometimes a human could transform into a Jinn, so you need to be very careful on who you approach while attacking, because that person could be a deceptor. If you enjoyed these combat design breakdowns, check out my other playlists where I break down some other aspects of game development. Thank you so much for watching.